Welcome to Airworthy Tours, your guide in the sky. My name is Captain Phillip, and today I'm going to serve as your tour guide and pilot as we take a visit of New Orleans' most famous and infamous abandoned buildings. But before we get started, please subscribe to the channel for future aerial tours. We are clear for takeoff, so sit back, relax, and enjoy your tour. Our first stop is the Charity Hospital. Established in 1736 by a French shipbuilder, it was the first hospital in New Orleans. In 2005, when Hurricane Katrina hit, the hospital flooded, including the basement morgue, which meant that the bodies had to be stored in the stairwells. During the height of the hurricane, up to 200 doctors and patients became trapped in the hospital with no electricity. Ventilators had to be worked manually via hand pumps, and it took almost a week following the storm for everyone to be evacuated. In 2015, locals began noticing eerie lights within the hospital. After police investigated, they determined that trespassers had made a makeshift Christmas tree. Since 2005, there have been plans to turn the building into a hotel, retail outlets, a museum, or apartments. However, it remains vacant. Next is the Poland Avenue Naval Base, which once housed over 5,000 active duty and civilian personnel, and was a point of embarkation during World War II. In 2005, the Defense Department halted all naval activities at the base for good and moved its headquarters to Virginia. The base was shuttered shortly after. Since then, it has widely been taken over by the homeless and vandals, and is known for rampant drug activity, becoming a point of contention for the residents in the local Bywater neighborhood. A couple of movies have been shot here, with the most recent being Netflix's Project Power. In 2013, ownership of the base was transferred over to the city of New Orleans, with plans to redevelop it as a disaster and emergency response center. And as of 2020, no progress to that effect has been made. Below is Six Flags New Orleans, closed and abandoned since 2006. We have a full video tour dedicated to this complex. The link will be in the description box. Below is the Lindy Boggs Medical Center, founded in the 1920s as the Mercy Hospital and renamed Lindy Boggs in honor of Louisiana's first Congresswoman. At its height, it had 187 beds. The building was forced to close after Hurricane Katrina in 2005 and has been abandoned ever since, remaining a blight for the rapidly developing mid-city neighborhood, with the building at times being a magnet for squatters and vandals. As of 2019, it said that a new developer plans to renovate the facility into a senior housing facility. However, like many abandoned buildings in the city, it has yet to materialize. Up next is the Hard Rock Hotel, which is the only abandoned building on this tour to not even finish construction. During construction on October 12, 2019, a large portion of the building collapsed. 3 construction workers perished in this tragic event. The damage was so extensive that it took 10 months for the last body to be recovered. Right after the collapse, the cranes were unattached to the building and became a major hazard for the local area, including the historic French Quarter. Downtown New Orleans has yet to recover from this disaster. Demolition efforts have begun, with an official full demolition date being in flux. Not all of New Orleans' abandoned buildings stay that way. Ahead is the former World Trade Center of New Orleans. This 33-story, 407 feet skyscraper once housed numerous foreign consulates and was the headquarters for the Port of New Orleans. It was abandoned and gutted after Hurricane Katrina. However, the building was acquired by the Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts and is being turned into both a hotel and condo complex. Construction broke ground in May 2019 with a price tag of $460 million. It is slated to be completed in 2021. If you made it to the end, you can tip your tour guide by hitting the like button. Also, make sure to check out the rest of our tours from the Haunted series. Thank you for flying with Airworthy Tours, and I look forward to seeing you on our next flight.